The fallout of the Karur Stampede tragedy. It was a TVK rally, and what's more is that in a big setback for MK Stalin, the Supreme Court has handed over the probe to the CBI, and now big breaking developments that are coming in. It is confirmed that on the 17th of this month, 17th October, actor turned politician Vijay will be visiting Karur on behalf of the TVK at large. Many marriage halls have been granted permission for various events, is what we're learning, at least after 20 days when the Stampede tragedy actually took place. 41 innocent lives lost. A lot of politics that ensued right around it. It was a political rally in the first place. Police preparedness, logistical support, and sheer administration and administrative apathy at large. Actor Vijay to now finally visit Karur after 20 days. My colleague Thoya Jakshi Shekhar joins us on the broadcast here. Thoya, a big development vis-a-vis the Karur tragedy and the Karur Stampede fallout. The actor turned politician now all slated to visit Karur. What kind of arrangements are in place? What does this mean for the political setup over there? This is certainly going to be a big visit for the actor turned politician himself.
Well, Kabir, like we all, get to see that finally, after 20 days of the Karur tragedy, which took place on September 27th, finally, the TVK chief, Vijay, will be visiting Karur on October 17th, to meet the families and the victims who got severely injured in this stampede, and also who have lost their loved ones in this tragedy, where, the arrangements also look like that. It is also said that Vijay wants to meet the families of victims, and also it is stated that Vijay will also be adopting the 41 families, and also be taking care of them for the rest of the life in future. And also it is said that minimal public appearance and also the media appearance should be very minimal due to the respect that he is giving to the victims who have lost their lives in this tragedy. On the other hand, like we also see that right after the Supreme Court has transferred the investigation into the Karur Stampede incident to the CBI, that is when he confirms that October 17th he will be visiting Karur, Habib.
Right, and Thoya, only time will tell whether how much it has actually damaged the political dividends for the actor turned politician. You rightly mentioned that he's going to be adopting all the 41 families. That's going to go a long way. And right after the stampede, if you remember, there were posters that had come up blaming actor turned politician as the murderer of all the lives that were lost. That had come up. It was quoted by the Tamil Nadu Students Union. So tell the viewers about what kind of political damage has actually happened, and has he been able to placate all the people? Has that sort of damage control begun from the TVK?
Well, Kabir, like you also see that, Vijay, right after the incident, Vijay left that, the spot where this incident took place, where you also see that, the posters that were put up, stating that Vijay being portrayed as a murderer. Later on, Vijay comes in front and where he releases a video where he explains everything, that what was the main reason for him to, leave that spot immediately. So he gives his kind of a clarification. On the other hand, we also see that several petitions were, filed, at the Madurai bench of Madras High Court as well as the Supreme Court, where, the TVK personally wanted, to take up this matter and also do a special investigation on this, and also seeking a CBI probe. But we also see that now, the Supreme Court has come up with a verdict, giving that CBI probe into this matter, where it is a big backlash for the DMK government on this. On the other hand, where you also see that the state council MP, advocate Tamil Nadu advocate, government advocate MP Wilson has also, come up in front of the media stating that even if the Supreme Court has given the CBI probe into this matter, but yet the Aruna Jagdishan, the one-man commission inquiry will still go on and make sure,
Right, and Thoya, lastly, there is going to be strict security, needless to say. Last time in Karur, the administration was left red-faced and embarrassed. What kind of arrangements are in place this time? What kind of limitations are in place? We're learning that there's going to be strict cap on what kind of media is allowed at that place. But is there going to be a limitation on how many people are going to be attending it? We're learning some marriage halls have been booked for this particular event.
But it is also said that Vijay clearly stated that he wants to give the respect to the families of the victims who have lost their loved ones. So basically, he doesn't want the much of media, media for this event, and he also says that he doesn't want the public also to come here and again create a kind of a chaos that which happened on September 27th.
Right.
Now that the police also will be given a high security deployment, where Vijay will be visiting, especially he will be visiting the 41 families and the victims who've been injured in this.
Big day on the 17th
stampede.
of October, Thoya. Big day on the 17th of October, especially for the actor turned politician. Let's wait and find out as to what really happens and then hope that good sense prevails this time around. Many thanks, Thoya, for joining us on this breaking development. But on this particular front, and this is another segue into the Karur Stampede fallout, there's another breaking development, which is the Supreme Court. And Thoya was just talking about it. Actor turned politician Vijay's statement of visiting Karur on the 17th of this month has come only after the Supreme Court ordered a CBI investigation into the Karur Stampede in its order on a series of petitions seeking an independent probe into the Karur Stampede that claimed 41 lives last month. This, many are saying, is a little bit of a legal setback for the DMK and the MK Stalin-led dispensation. The Central Bureau of Investigation is going to probe, and this probe is going to be monitored by the Supreme Court Justice Ajay Rastogi. The probe committee will include 2 IPS officers not below the rank of IG and may be from the Tamil Nadu cadre but not natives of the state. The top court also questioned why a single judge of the Madras High Court's Chennai bench, who had earlier denied a CBI investigation, took cognizance of the case and passed an order calling the stampede an incident that shook the nation, says the Supreme Court. During the last hearing, the Apex Court had questioned the Madras High Court for constituting a special investigation team to probe the incident, asking how a single judge could proceed with the matter when a division bench was already seized of it. The SC now questioning the single judge bench Madras High Court order, saying that the incident, the Karur Stampede tragedy, shook the entire nation, and finally handing over the probe to the CBI, which is going to be monitored by a Supreme Court judge, Justice Ajay Rastogi.